What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we're going to be doing something that we did last month. I think we did it a little bit later. I think it was probably about 3.5 weeks ago at this stage. We did kind of come towards the end of April. But again, I'm going to be doing one of these a month, and these are stuff that is going to be kind of important because coming into 2K21, these are the type of videos that you guys seem to like the most, and they're like actual tip videos that are going to help out people at every single budget. So this is going to be the best point guards you can get for every budget or every playstyle. I know I ended up I think I did it up to small forwards last month, and I missed out on power forwards and center, and it was just because I came into the next month and didn't want to do them while I was doing tier lists. But don't worry, I will have these 5 done over the next few days. I'm probably gonna skip probably gonna skip Fridays because Friday's big content day. I probably will make one on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and then that will finish it out for the positions for the month. And yeah, so now we are going to get onto it. So I'm gonna put 3 different sections. There's gonna be the 3-point hunter, there's gonna be the rim runner, and the defender. The 3-point hunter obviously is for guys that are gonna be like dancing around screens, hitting 3-point shots, and it's kind of self-explanatory. Rim runner is gonna be guys that you're gonna basically use just run at the basket. Guys that a lot of people would use just deep hash rim run. Like it is it's definitely a very good style of play. And then the last one is defense, so like the 3-and-D cones. Basically the guys that you're gonna have in your team, really they're just gonna maybe hit an open shot or score a little bit, but it'll be mainly in there for defense. So we're gonna split them all up into 5 sections as well. We're gonna have the 2-hour grind, which is basically a player you can get from grinding Spotlight Sims for 2 hours, because again, 2 hours is not the longest thing in the world to do. I'm gonna quickly go over them because I went over those same ones last month. Then we've got 0 to 10k, 10 to 50k, 50 to 100k, and 100k plus. So we're gonna start off with the 3-point hunters. So the 2-hour grind, in my opinion, the best that you can get is Stephen Curry. So this is a really close one because Mike Bibby, Steph Curry, Derek Fisher, they all kind of play, Kemba Walker, they kind of play the same role. I just prefer Steph Curry. I think he's the easiest one, in my opinion, to get open with. For that reason, I'm going to put Steph Curry in there as my kind of 3-point hunting point guard. Do I think he's the best point guard in the game? No. Do I think he's a more than usual point guard? Depending on your playstyle, yeah. I think if you are very good at 3-point hunting, he's not the worst card in the world to use in terms of playstyle. So yeah, now we're gonna go for 0 to 10k, and there's gonna be an honorable mention, and I think this card really needs to go in as an honorable mention. It is the Amethyst Allen Iverson. Man, Allen Iverson, I flat out can score with him. I can flat out score with this guy right here. I'm dominating with him in TTO. Got the Trey Burke base, he's got Iverson's SIGs. He is a really nice card. But without question, the best 3-point hunting card in the game for less than 10k MT is the 3k MT Dwayne Wade. This card is ridiculous, lads. It is ridiculous. This is if there's ever a must-buy player in my team, I remember I was saying at one stage Bagley was a must-buy player, but like there's still, like, again, a lot of better centers than Bagley, so Dwayne Wade is still in my best squad. He's 3k MT. And if you look at my squad, I've got Kobe. Yeah, my point guards are Giannis and Hito. And he's in there as my 3rd string point guard. He is in there ahead of Gilbert Arenas, Reggie Theus, Derrick Rose, a bunch of other pink diamonds, but Dwayne Wade is just that guy because his base is basically base 98. It is like there's I think like I'm trying to think, is it even a millisecond difference? I think there's like 2 or 3 milliseconds difference in the timing between base 98 and Dwayne Wade, and they look the exact same, so it is essentially the same thing. But no question about it, a must-buy card. I've talked about him enough. So 10 to 50k is a card that is actually a lot cheaper than I expected, and it's Pistol Pete Maravich. So Pistol Pete Maravich is actually a great card. He is really, really good. Like, I didn't realize how cheap he was. Like, he is 20k MT right now. So for 20k, you are getting a 6'5" point guard who can quick stop, shoot threes as well as anyone. Got probably a top 10 to 15. No, actually, probably not top 10. Probably top 15 easiest released green in the game. He's got 95 3-point shot. Not a great dunker, but he is 6'5", will clamp people up. And if your goal is 3-point hunting for 18,000 MT, Maravich is perfect. And like again, if you've got 22k MT and you want Pete Maravich and Dwayne Wade to be your 2-point guards, you're going to be fine. You are going to be fine, trust me. And I might actually pick up a Pete Maravich on my Road to Glory account. I think he's that good a card. But yeah, Pete Maravich is exceptional. 50 to 100k, I didn't really find any great ones, so I'm just going to put in this card right here, I guess. Galaxy Opal Trae Young. Do I think Galaxy Opal Trae Young is great? He's okay. Is he better than the 3 cards previously? Nope. He's definitely the worst card so far, but there are very, very few. It was weird, like the 50 to 100k mark in this category, I couldn't find anyone really that was good. So Trae Young it is. Base 107, a really, really quick release, good shooter, and that's really it. Like, you can have success with him, but he's not going to be any better than Steph. He's definitely not going to be better than Dwayne Wade, and he's definitely not going to be better than Pete. So make of it what you will, but he's not absolutely terrible. 100k plus, I'm going to chuck this guy right in here because I think that he's mainly going to be used as a 3-point hunter, and I think he is completely worth it. Okay, so he's back up to 220k. That's perfect. So anyone who bought him for like the 150k got a steal. But Hedo Turkoglu. So Hedo has got base 11 or Aldridge base. Like again, base 11, Aldridge base, basically the same thing. Just like Wade and base 98. He's got LaMarcus Aldridge base, 6'10", a bunch of great Hall of Fame badges. He's got Hall of Fame floor general, flashy passer, range extender, quick draw, clamps as well, intimidator. So he's got a bunch of great badges and can play the point guard position. I think some people might try to use him as a rim running player. I don't think he's that effective at that, even though he does a pretty decent driving dunk. I just think his behind the back is more of a 3-point hunting behind the back than it is a rim running. And without question, if I have Hedo on the floor, I'll be using him as a 3-point hunter and not a rim runner. So I think he's really, really effective for that role. And now we are on to the rim runners. So rim runners. 2-hour grind, I think, is a fairly straightforward one because if you're looking at the point guard position, Bledsoe, no. The rest of them are kind of undersized non-dunkers. Not going to use a Ty Jerome, so it's without question Derrick Rose. So Derrick Rose is probably, I think Rose or the guy that I have for defense are the best of the free cards you can get from the Spotlight Sims. Man, I like Rose. I don't think he's that much worse than the Pink Diamond and the Opal. The only real difference is the Opal has got Hall of Fame range extender. They feel almost the exact same. Good shooter, great dunker, super, super quick, good dribble moves. I can get to the basket and dunk on everybody. A really, really nice card. Then 0 to 10k. This guy was above 10k and he's now gone under 10k because of the new promo packs. Without question, it is good old Isaac Bonga. So yeah, Bonga, point guard / small forward. 6'8", so he's got really good height. He's got 18 Hall of Fame badges, including tight handles, quick first step, dimer, downhill, clamps. Gonna be a good defender as well. Got a driving dunk of 85, but he feels way faster than his stats would suggest. Like 92, 92, 92, he feels faster than that. He's also got really good lateral quickness, and again, Bonga, just like Dwayne Wade, is one of those kind of must-buy cards and must-have cards. If you end up having to use Bonga at small forward, that's fine. He's elite small forward as well. But now Bonga, in my opinion, is definitely one of the better cards you can pick up. He's fantastic, especially for his price. He's one of the best under 10k cards in the game. He's not quite Dwayne Wade level in terms of under 10k, but he's probably next best after Wade. Then 10 to 50k, there's a bunch of guys that kind of do the same job, but I'm just going to choose one of them. It's Russell Westbrook. Like, there's a whole bunch of guys that do the exact same job as Russell Westbrook Pink Diamond. Funnily enough, the Russell Westbrook Diamond is better than Russell Westbrook Pink Diamond, but the thing with Russell Westbrook Diamond is that he can only play center or power forward. Like, if he could play point guard, it would be a lot better. But as you guys can see, for probably mid 30Ks, you can get this Russell Westbrook right here. So actually low 30Ks, probably I'd say 30K. But he's got Hall of Fame range extender, goal quick draw, Hall of Fame downhill, a bunch of good defense and dunking badges. Also got a fairly good 3-point shot with range extender. He will hit shots if he's open. Got a great driving dunk as well. Great defensive stats. He's got great perimeter defense. He's got really good speed, almost perfect, literally a -1 speed of ball, perfect speed and acceleration. Great lateral quickness as well. And yeah, just again, a really, really nice card. Do I think he's better value than someone like a Bonga? No. Would I pick him up over Bonga? Probably not either, or Rose. However, he's still not bad. And for 10 to 50k, there's not that many great rim runners. This card's pretty good. 50 to 100k, we're gonna go for a Galaxy Opal. So we actually have, in this tier, we actually have 3 Galaxy Opals, and it's gonna be Alex Caruso. So Alex Caruso is probably in around the 80k MT mark. He's been in so many packs that he's just gone way down in price. He's really, like, he's basically, when he came out, he was kind of overpriced, and now he's just become underrated. I don't think he's great value, because I think there's a lot of other great point guards that play the same role, if not a little bit better. I just think he is really, really underrated. Like, he's got Hall of Fame range extender, intimidator, clamps, a really good defender, super, super quick, good release, great 3-ball, fantastic dunk. He's got good ball handle, got great perimeter defense, not a terrible block either, although terrible interior defense, good speed to ball acceleration, and good lateral quickness. This is one of the more underrated cards in the game, and in my opinion, he's better than someone like Alonzo Ball. And then 100k plus, this is a really tough one. There are so many I can use. Like, you can put in Giannis in this role. You could put in Magic Johnson, who I think in terms of just purely going to the basket, I think you can make a legitimate argument that Magic Johnson's number 1. I think in purely attacking the basket, I think you can make an argument he's number 1, and you're not, like, you definitely wouldn't be wrong if you say he's number 1, because he got that behind the back and gets to the basket easier than anyone else. It's also hard to kind of argue against LeBron James in this scenario. And then even still at that, it's hard to argue against Thon Maker if you have Thon. Thon is ridiculous. So again, this is just completely wide open. Now we're on to defense. So in my opinion, the best 2-hour grind player, there's not a lot of great ones. Like Fat Lever, while his pure defense probably the best, he's just such a liability on offense in my opinion. I'm actually just going to chuck in Malcolm Brogdon. Where is Brog? Is Brogdon already in the squad? Yeah, he is. So Malcolm Brogdon is going to go in there as the 2-hour grind. Because he's 6'5", because he can guard, he's a little bit more versatile in terms of defense. Also has got Hall of Fame clamps, a bunch of good defensive badges. I can shoot the ball if needed, and has an okay dunk, but not great. I'm going to just put him in there for defense. Really solid card, and a card that I really like. So 0 to 10k is a 2-guard that can play to 1. And this is a bit of a weird one because I don't necessarily think he's that great. He's a really solid defender at 6'5" at Diamond. And considering how cheap he is for these defensive stats, you can't get much better. However, he's not that expensive at Pink Diamond. And once he gets to Pink Diamond, he gets way better. I'll check what price he is Opal. Okay, so he's around the 50, 60k at Opal. And Pink Diamond, he's around the 19, 20k. But still, you can get a really, like in 4 hours, you can evo him up to Opal. And you're getting a really solid defensive card anyway for like 2.5, 3k MT. Not going to use for a dunker, but a moderately good shooter. He's going to have some good badges. Again, Hall of Fame quick draw, unpluckable. Bunch of good defensive badges as well. So if you need someone for defense, especially if you're willing to put in a little time to evo, Larry Hughes is really nice. 10 to 50k is actually another player. He's just over the 10k mark. It's going to be Reggie Theus. So Reggie Theus, again, is another one of those players. He is 6'7", and he's going to lock down the Magic Johnsons, the LeBron James of the world. Those guys have the big advantage because even though a lot of people can't guard them on the perimeter, and also I forgot Ben Simmons for rim runner. Ben Simmons in rim runner as well. I forgot those guys. A lot of people can stop them on the perimeter. However, not a lot of people can stop them in the post and the perimeter. And that's where Reggie Theus comes in. 33 Hall of Fame badges, including Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame handles for days downhill. Also has got Hall of Fame trapper and a bunch of good gold badges defensively. Got a great post game, good 3-ball, or good enough 3-ball, good dunk. Penny's release isn't great though, to be fair. Good handle, but look at those defensive stats. While they're not spectacular, that 88 interior defense and 80 block means he will be able to guard someone using post use and Magic. He'll be able to stop people with LeBron, with Thon. 89 steal and perimeter defense is okay as well. As well as that, 93 lateral quickness is really good. And 6'7" is good high for a point guard. So for 10 to 50k, Reggie Theus is going in. And then we've got much better Reggie Theus right here. And this right here is Draymond Green. So Draymond Green for kind of like high 90s K. I had Draymond. I really like Draymond. He's fantastic. I just sold him to get Giannis, and he's not coming into my he's not going into my team over Giannis or Hito, so I just sold him. Got Hall of Fame range, Hall of Fame quick draw, Hall of Fame tight handles, basically all the defensive badges, Hall of Fame as well. He's 6'7", got a really nice 3-point shot, got good enough driving dunk, but again, defense, everything 90 plus. He's got 92 block and 90 steal with 97 perimeter and interior defense, which is insane. Also got not great speed to ball acceleration, but great lateral quickness. So again, if you need a pure person to stick defense, Draymond is fantastic. And at 100k plus, there are two. So it's hard not to put it Scotty as a player that is one of the best defensive players in the game. However, in my opinion, especially for my style defense, if you want someone just to clamp up somebody, Scotty number one, without question. However, for me, if you want someone that can get in lanes, that can switch everything, without question, Giannis is the best defensive point guard I've used in this game. The way he plays lanes is just crazy. But again, if you want to make the argument for Scotty, I'm not going to say that's wrong. It's a definite, legitimate argument. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. These are the best point guards for every price range and also for every playstyle. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrum.